Hope you're having a great day. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Made it to another end of the week today. Hope you're having a blessed day. Hope y'all enjoying yourselves. Hope y'all keeping it easy on this Friday. I don't know. It seems like a lot of kids is out of school today. But yeah, I just had a serious question about life, about people. You know, it seems like a lot of people on this earth, you know, they seem like they try to ruin other people's lives. They try to unalive other people. Uh, destroy people's reputation. It's just uh, so many so many people, evil in this world. So many horrible people in this world. And you ask the question, why did God create these type of people? It's a very serious question because I've come across people that's just uh, very destructive towards themselves and towards other people. And a lot of times these people have to learn the hard way in order to learn in life. And you ask the question, why, uh, you know, why these types of things happen as far as these types of people, you know, I ask that question a lot. And this is not for me to have a video to answer that question. That's just a question that I want to put out there on my channel. Why does God create horrible people? Honestly, I can't answer that question. You know, never know. I never know the creator's intention on creating these types of people. You know, just thinking about a lot of things I've seen. Situations I've seen. Uh, especially in this day and time, a lot of men, they don't know how to. A lot of men don't know how to respect a woman. You know, they domestically abuse, uh, women out here. And they they get consequences the hard way sometimes. And it's just a lot of things I don't understand why God creates, I guess, evil thoughts, in people. Uh, it's very deep. You think about the Bible with Job, wonder why God wanted to, you know, put Job through those situations and stuff like that. You wonder why these things happen. As far as the Bible is concerned, you have a lot of questions about why does God create people with very evil intentions, in life. You ask those questions a lot. Feel free to comment. Feel free to comment. Feel free to chime in on this conversation. Feel free to comment on this conversation. Very, very serious conversation on this Friday. I know it's Friday, but it's just something anytime I have something I'm thinking about at the moment, you know, I really want to talk about it, you know, because I've experienced people that deal with evil people, evil intentions. The person treat them so good, but in return, uh, the other person on the other side has a evil intentions, towards the other person. Especially relationships. One person may treat the other person like gold, but in return, the other person have intentions. They just use the other person for all types of reasons. And you just wonder why does God create these types of people that all their life, especially, you think about children, they grow up even to be people that people that other people don't like, you know, and you wonder why, God create certain people with evil intentions, not saying the person their self is bad, but the spirit that they have anytime they come into the picture, it's always something very negative or very evil intentions, in life. And so, it's just a lot of questions I've had about that, with the creator, with God, it's a lot of questions I've had as far as that is concerned. And feel free to comment. If you've had those questions too. You've dealt with people in your life, and you're like, why they act so evil towards me, or why they act so evil towards other people, you know. And you have those questions like, why did God create these types of people, And appreciate y'all for y'all support on this channel. Like I said, if you want to support this channel, $ Open Mind Convo. Again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all having a great day. Hope y'all enjoying this beautiful weather. It's officially springtime, so got a lot of pollen on my phone as well. But just a lot of things in life you think about, you have thoughts, and this is the channel where we get out thoughts that we have, and trying to create a community where we don't judge people because of their beliefs, their intellect, and just the thoughts they have in their mind, because a lot of people want to express those thoughts out to people so they can feel free from thoughts they have that kind of holds them bound, stuff they want to release. Really want to talk about these things because it's a very serious, very serious issue as far as, people in life, they always trying to stop things in your life. You have negative people that try to block the blessings or the gifts that you have. People with bad intentions. There's a lot of superstars that has gotten very heavily influenced by these types of people. That tries to distract or destroy their lives in all types of ways. And you wonder why these people exist, and why God create these types of people. You have those questions. Why does God create horrible people in this life, But again, appreciate y'all for being in here. Let me know you're in here. And if you wanna chat, let me know in the chat how you feel about this subject. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. But yeah, why does God create horrible people? Let me know in the comments. If you have any topic, politics, religion, or current events you want me to talk about on this channel. Feel free to send me a cash app with your topic, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, why does God create horrible people? Why does God create people with evil intentions? Is the question that I want to put out there, because some people, they just go through life trying to do good, and then it's always a distraction by these types of people, either in somebody else's life or in your life, especially family. When an evil person try to take over a family member, that affects you. That affects you because that person decided to let that person in their life. So you ask the question, why does God create these types of people to be so destructive, uh, to distract other people's lives. Uh, and we as a person, you got to be strong. You can't allow evil thoughts or evil people to distract you from what you're trying to do. And once you really focus, those people, you know, they have no choice but to leave. Leave your life. But these types of people are very evil people or horrible people. It's very manipulative, if I said the word right. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. I love to see y'all comments, what y'all think about this topic, very serious topic that I have, religious and conversational discussion. And so again, appreciate y'all for watching. All right, peace.